All right, wine on gang gang. I hope y'all know what time it is. It's time of the wine. Let me tell you, can we get the show started with some moderators? One block in over here. We are grown. Okay? We can say what we want, do what we want, eat what we want, look what we want, touch out what we want to touch out. And if you new over here, you definitely have to hit that subscribe button. And then we do all that, y'all. Alright? And if anybody asks what you doing over here around here, let them know. That everything's allegedly. Even my name's allegedly. And y'all better be hitting the wine glass, y'all. I hate my intro when I'm traveling because the music's supposed to keep going like I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? The music plays under. That's the whole premise of it, but it just stops and I have to keep going because, you know, I was trained in radio first. I don't know if a lot of y'all knew that. Like, I started in radio first. It says we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Is it possible to stream ended or deleted? What destination is this? Jazzy Faye, are we good on all ends? Ask Jason, how are we doing on all the other platforms? Huh, Jasmine?
It's just it's Bigo.
Oh God, we gotta get that taken care of. And no TikTok today?
TikTok is on shit.
Dang. All right, so here's the thing. Oh, it's our stream? Okay, and hey y'all, I see you guys. What's going on? I see Chanel. Wine on gang gang. Y'all got them wine glasses heavy. I ain't got no lipstick on my teeth, do I, Jam? I feel like there's a motion blur. Do you see that, Jasmine? Is there a motion blur?
No, it's just the background that's blurred out.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you did that. But anyway, listen, y'all, full show, okay? Y'all done said, see, this is why I can't tell y'all nothing, because then y'all start sending curses my way. So, you know, we in Florida, right? I still live in Florida. I just live somewhere different for privacy reasons, so my child can go to school and be a kid in private. And so when I was uploading them pictures bragging about Florida not participating in the winter this year, so every state was cold, icy, snowy. It was so icy. Florida was hot, 80 degrees. I was on the beach Saturday and Sunday. But today, it's 50 degrees. It's South Florida. It is 50 degrees. See what happens? That's why I can't tell y'all nothing. Because y'all start hating. That's what happens. You know what? After the break, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that hate and motivation, the hate and energy, okay, as our motivational quote. All right? You guys know we got 3 breaks. All right, we got the first break, the middle break, and the last break. If you're new here, we got to get through some sponsors. Then we get to the wine, okay? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise glass to it. If you don't like this video right now or dislike this video just for being here, you can go back and unlike it later if you don't like it. I'm going to run the ads again. Go ahead, Jasmine. Let's go.
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada will watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of other, some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail. Period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Let me stop you right now, because you got to take a look at these waves I got, baby, waving at you. Ah, yes. Ain't that cute? Shout out to Honey Beauty. The only products that I use that actually moisturize my hair from root to tip. And as you can see, because my hair is so short, you can see the root and the tip. I love that it doesn't have any cancer-causing chemicals, no preservatives. And so stop what you're doing. Hit the link below in the description box, as well as in the comment section, and Google Honey Beauty right now so that you can start to love on your hair, as I'm loving on these waves right now that's waving bye-bye to y'all. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. That's right. Shout out to Honey Beauty, baby. Y'all see, first of all, let me see what this wave stuff. I got like a little gray coming in on one side. It's like one center gray patch. Anyway, real quick before we get into the topics, okay, about that hating energy. Don't tell nobody what you got doing, what you got going on, what's coming up, because people just automatically just hate. They don't understand why they do it. It's not like they're doing it intentionally. It's not like they have hate in their heart. It's just a natural reaction, because it's something that we may want to do or don't want to do. So we just send off energy that just shuts it down, just like y'all shut down my beach days. Because I'm in Central Florida now. Ain't no beach near Central Florida. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, listen. Congrats. What Amanda Seals say? Hold on for a second. Wait a minute. Where my glasses at, first of all? Let me get my damn shades. Tell me what Amanda Seals said. I want to know what Amanda Seals said. Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. Tell me. Somebody tell me what Amanda Seals said, please. Huh? You said take it up with God, and I ain't. Tell me what Amanda Seals said. I want to know. What did she say? Let me get off this pillow. He had me sit right. He didn't know I love sitting on a pillow. Said I was deplorable in her previous videos. Hold on for a second. And she known, she wouldn't have interviewed with you. We're not even gonna talk about that. All I know is they've been mad at me, y'all. Mona, just hilarious. Mush face Mona, just hilarious. I'm not gonna go there about Amanda. I'm not. I don't have it in me yet at all. It was a nice interview. The winos loved the interview. You guys go watch the Amanda Seals interview exclusively on TashaKLive.com, okay? Yeah. Oh, man. Anyway. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I told y'all she was doing this to get a citizenship. I told y'all. A lot of y'all be lying at your job too to get promotions, knowing you don't like your damn boss. Knowing you don't like your damn boss. Nicki Minaj was awarded the gold card citizenship, the fast track, her residency permanently here in the United States of America. I guess, unfortunately, her husband couldn't get it for her due to his criminal record and things like that of such. And so she went on down to the Washington, D.C. to ask the president of the United States to grant her citizenship so that Jay-Z, Hate Z, and Beyonce won't try to get her deported.
I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Look to your neighbor and say, amen. Won't he do it? So there's a lot of people upset because there was a petition floating around. I think it had like 200,000 signatures on it, asking to get her deported. But meanwhile, the petition that Sean Davy Way started to get for somebody to save Julia with Krishan only got 6,000. So I guess people prefer for someone who's just expressing their political views that may not necessarily agree with yours is more important than a child being dragged around the United States and not able to go to the doctor because the mother is afraid that they're going to take the son from her because she uses the son as a way for y'all to send money and gifts to her because she broke and she's sorry as hell. Mm-hmm. I guess that our priorities are just, you know, in different spaces for different places, you know, different, you know. Did I say that out loud? I'm just trying to figure out why the Blueface Save Krishan Jr. petition only got 6,000 followers. Yet y'all done seen the mother drink from conception all the way up to birth and after birth, okay? You done seen the boy back there gasping for air, can't breathe, telling his mama while she at the gas station around all the gasoline fumes that the baby probably got a bout of walking pneumonia. She don't care. All she wants is non-dollar store clothes and Zara clothes, but yet y'all trying to get Nicki Minaj on up out of here. But y'all ain't say nothing about hate Z, and y'all say having dinner with the president and their kids. Like I said, a lot of y'all don't even like your bosses, but you're going to do what you got to do to get what it is that you need to do to elevate your family. I don't give a damn about her political views at all. Her political views, her financial views, her views don't affect my views over here and don't affect my numbers whatsoever. We barely even talk about her or any other rap girl is over here because they just don't, in my opinion, are just relevant enough to do that, okay? It's a bigger landscape out here. Oh, and by the way, she paid off her that judgment on the house. We talked about that. She told that boy, you gonna get this. We gonna get this check to the lawyers. That's what happens when you drag out a court case. When you drag out a court case, what ends up happening is people end up settling because he was awarded $700,000. He ended up trying to get a judgment on $500,000. The lawyers got to keep fighting years and years and years and years and years. And this happened back in 2018. Whenever Kenny hit the bodyguard in the face, she didn't respond to the lawsuit. And so she dragged it out to the last minute. And that's what you got to do. You just got to drag it out. And then they end up settling for a less amount because it gets really expensive. Very expensive to keep chasing money that the court has ordered you to pay. And then they end up just taking whatever. Just give it to me. Can we close this up? Please, can we close this? Give it to me. And then you end up transferring the money to the lawyers. And that's just what happened. You just transfer money to the lawyers. I need some wine. I know a lot about court cases. Thank God I do. Thank God for that. And none of the court cases have ever shut me down. Thank God. They ain't shut the bank accounts down. They ain't shut the houses down. They ain't have my properties. No, nothing like that, okay? None of that. That we learned a lot. Things we couldn't even learn in law school. Baby, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can my husband get deported? No, he is a passport holder. Shaq cannot get deported. He is a passport holder. He is a passport holder. Yeah. And I'm a passport holder too for Molly. A lot of y'all talk mess, ain't got nowhere to go but the United States of America. When they decide to put you out, they gonna send you to them off lands. You know, the ones they got agreements with, Cuba and all them, because you ain't got no plan to go nowhere. But I got my green card. I'm a passport sis, baby. I'm a passport sis. Don't think I ain't got no backup plan. Y'all think somebody just gonna get me up out of here? Run me out? Y'all got me messed up, baby. I move on my own terms. Get the hell up out of here, bro. Thank you so much. I got these from Windsor. Yes. I got these from Windsor and Dallas. They're so cute. Yeah. Thank you so much. Moving on. They can't touch Black Americans. Hold on. Who said they can't touch Black Americans? You do know that Black Americans aren't officially citizens, right? Let me see what amendment that is. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure I ask chat. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. I be watching my foundational Black American videos now. They be putting me on game. You know, I'm not a political girl, but I do know that Black Americans are not officially citizens. It's like an off-brand of a citizen. It's like a sub-citizen. We ain't got no rights. Hold on. Hey, chat. Give me a second before we move on to gloss up. Hey, chat. Are Black Americans officially citizens? You know, this is the new Google. You know, Google, y'all be all mad about chat. And y'all don't be knowing that you've been dealing with AI when it came to Google. That was the first bout of AI. And they used Google to make AI. Hold on. It may tell me I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on. It says we're citizens. Okay. Chat said I was wrong. Moving on. Speaking of citizens, Gloss Up the rapper is exercising her U.S. citizenship. I guess her baby daddy put her on blast when she was at the house. Looked like she was at a nice little cozy Section 8 house, okay? Well, all her kids, even though she is seen all across social media, rapping, doing tours and shows, and sleeping with Keisha Cole's man. And the honcho belongs to a lot of people. But for her baby daddy to ask her for this, y'all look at this. Check this out.
What's up? He wanted me or he wanted you? He called you? He didn't call me?
No, he said... I called you.
What's up?
Steph, you put the video on.
I can use your food stamp card.
Bye. Get out.
Run it one more time.
Why would you say...
Rewind it back. Yeah, girl. Why would you say that? Girl. Run it one more time, Jab. Look
What's
at her.
up?
She did not
He wanted
expect
me
that.
or he wanted you? He called you? He didn't call me?
No, he said... I called you.
What's up?
I can use your food stamp card.
Bye. Get out.
Yeah. Girl.
Why would you say...
Food stamp fraud.
Y'all did not just hear that, okay? Like, yes. Nike, why the fuck would he say that?
Yeah.
Now they finna be telling everybody. They finna snitch on me.
Yes, we is.
Jersey is the police, y'all. I swear to God. Yeah, I have kids. I promise I use it for my kids. They say I pinky print.
So she did admit to having a food stamp card for her kids, even though she be in her music videos counting up cash. She said her baby daddy is the police. She is used to giving the baby daddy the food stamp card. He didn't probably know that she was on live. You know what I'm saying? That's a normal thing. And she said, please, they're going to call these people on me. Because, what's that dude name from New Orleans? Did he go to jail for that Section 8 fraud, food stamp fraud, that the bounce king? Jess, what's that guy name from y'all city? What's his name? What the name is, Jasmine?
Who are you talking about?
The dude, the New Orleans dude who went to jail for the food stamp card.
Was
the
it MC
bouncer.
Shaky?
No, not MC Shaky.
Frida?
Y'all know who I'm talking. Big Frida. Big Frida went to jail for something like this, similar. Was still getting state benefits on TV. And they locked his ass up. Or is it she's trans? My bad. Locked her up. I don't know. Yes. Gloss Up got money. Gloss Up got money. Gloss Up just don't use that money. You didn't know Big Frida had got locked up for that, Jasmine?
I did not know.
Section 8 fraud.
Nope.
It was on Section 8 and had a reality show. The house that was in the reality show apparently was the house on Section 8. Can you believe that? See, how they would have been out like, this my Section 8 house, I would have watched the show. They need a reality show where they show people in their organic environments, no matter if they live off the state or not, or taking advantage of state benefits. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all said it's a shim. I'm so done with y'all. I am so done. Yeah, but gloss up, baby. Yeah, they gonna call the people on you. It's finna happen. So you might as well go on down there. What you need to do is just go on down there and relinquish the card. Okay? Or, you know, you could just be honest like you, because I mean, it takes a lot of courage to go down there when you actually got it and say that you don't got it. So it's a whole act involved, you know what I'm saying? And I know people that don't, like my homegirl got a food stamp card. I may, you know, go to the store with her. Just with her. If I'm with her, that's not illegal. If she buy what she buy, and I happen to throw a few things in a cart, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So, you know, it just depends on how it goes about doing that, you know? All I'm saying is maybe she really do need it because, you know, Huncho has been very, very strict. After he had that baby on Keisha Cole, he did end up going back to Keisha. Keisha took him back. He got Keisha's face tattooed on his face, even though that's where the newborn baby is laying, is on Keisha Cole's face. Because he conceived that baby while he was with Keisha Cole and bought Keisha Cole a car. I don't know if y'all remember, and a new house. He had helped her to get a new house too because she had lost her house during the fires, Pacific Palisades fires. And Gloss Up was still sleeping with him. And I guess he done cut her off. So maybe she do need it because the rap girl is, because she ain't got no ball player. If she get a ball player, she won't need it. These rappers ain't got no money like that unless they in a dope game. So she might as well go on over there like the rest of the rap girlies and just sell a little booty. Because that's what they like, booty. They don't even like vagina no more, they like booty. Because that's all we see the rap girlies showing off anyway is booty. And they showing it off because they like booty. Niggas don't like. That's why you had Gilbert Arenas saying, man, Megan Thee Stallion or Saucy Santana. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard because they're just like booties. Like booties. Anyway, Gloss Up. Moving on. What's wrong with my eyes? What is wrong with my eyes, Jasmine? What's wrong with my eyes? Is it because I'm looking down trying to look up? Is that what it is?
No, no, you fine.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong with them. You just,
I need more mascara on.
Might be a little sleepy.
Really? I mean, I am sleepy.
You had a long. You've been doing a lot, so
I am sleepy.
Cut us some slack.
That I am, and I was asleep 5 minutes before the show started. To my defense, I was in the bed laying casket ready.
Don't say that. Words got power.
I ain't nobody going nowhere. I'm here until my 90s and 100s, baby. No, ma'am. I'm just saying. Anyway, I look high. Oh my God. Maybe I should, during the break, go put on some more mascara. Anyway, I'm up though. I'm up. I look high. No. Yeah, anyway. Okay. So Devon Franklin just celebrated getting married. Okay. The girl, I guess, is a fitness trainer. I don't know really what she does, but she's, beautiful girl. They met somehow right after he divorced Megan Good. And it was a beautiful wedding. I saw the wedding. I was like, oh, okay, he's finally moved on. Megan Good has finally moved on with Jonathan Majors. So everybody's happy, right? Everybody's happy. Now, mind you, he made a lot of money in ministry off of Megan Good. He wrote books about the weight and, tried to transform her from a industry hoe to a housewife. I mean, he profited off of that. He was on his Jamal Bryant. He's still on his Jamal Bryant because they're going to make sure they keep them a 10 by them sides. So nobody will even dare to think that they like booties. Not at all. They're going to make sure they stay on top of that, okay? Because he was hanging out with Larry, coming my mouth, only if you under the age of 17. Reed. No one Reed liked booty. No one Reed only hung with men with big booties. And he helped him and tried to save him when I personally got Reed fired from BET. I did and will do again. Okay. So Devon Franklin was trying to, but we made so much noise on social media, and I was just adding BT like, hey, this what y'all got on y'all platform? This man down here messing with children and stuff, and bragged about it, buying kids panties and drawers, and then let's not forget the mothers that left the kids with them. But I was just trying to figure out what was Devon Franklin doing up over there. And Larry used to brag all the time about Devon Franklin. Oh, he's one of my mentors. It's a mentor of mine. Yeah. And so why is Meg in it? That's my question. Why is Meg in it? Why is it that they're long and divorced? He's monetized off of her wholeness for as long as he could, got on a dating app, couldn't find nobody on a dating app, finally found his wife, I guess, running down at the park. Now he done married her. I guess she doesn't sell or have the personality to sell. And you can't just make a woman famous. She either got to have it or she doesn't, okay? And so she's famous now by default because of who she's married to. And while he's supposed to be in the honeymoon phase, the man ain't even been jumped over the broom 3 months now. And guess who he on stage talking about throwing shade at? Look, play the video.
Costa Rica, I was faced with the question, to jump or not to jump out of my marriage. Now, when I say jump, let's just be clear about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the D word, divorce. I was struggling with the question to divorce or not to divorce. Even thinking of the question was terrifying. Even having the thought put me in a state of disbelief and absolute fear. I never thought that I would contemplate it. Better yet, I never thought that I would even do it, but now I'm at the edge of considering it. And I knew if I were to do it, it would cost me everything. It would mean acknowledging myself in many ways as a failure.
This man just got married. He is in the honeymoon phase of his relationship. Out of everything that you can talk about, anything you can minister about. And it's not like he's ministering every Sunday because he's a film producer. He's in Hollywood. Hollywood men like booties. You want to bring Megan up. And then he did it specifically. So you got to understand, when it comes to these people who have an eloquent way of speaking, we talked about this on TashaKLive.com in great detail when it came to people who were in positions in the public, who were eloquent communicators, who were persuasive communicators. And because they are persuasive communicators, like I have the gift of persuasive communication. However, I also have the curse of persuasive communication and can sometimes misuse my words that I've been given as a gift from God to be able to entertain however he sees fit for me to do. And so what I'm saying is when it comes to these people that are in high places like this and they're exercising their gift and in situations like this, it bothers me because he, like I said, there's so many things he can talk about, especially being freshly married, remarried. But for him to try to inadvertently diss his ex-wife, a lot of y'all may not think of this as a diss, but I know communicators. That's why I be looking like this when people be talking to me in the interviews and y'all be seeing me, and then I'll look at the camera and go like this. And then y'all look at me do this again. Because I'm zooming in on everything. Because, you know, communication is not just verbal. It's nonverbal. It's spiritual. It's watching the fingers, watching and listening for the heartbeat of how they tell a story. But when I was watching him on stage, because he's been wanting to say something about this for a long time, but him and his ex have made an agreement not to really talk about each other. And he definitely can't talk about her. Because he never cried or mourned over her. Remember, he said, I only cried one time when I divorced my wife. And he took a picture of the tear because he's a clout chaser. He's a perceptionist. Perception, the optics is reality. We talked about this with Donnie McClark and Tyler Perry and T.D. Jakes and all those guys in an extensive video when I went through those lawsuits about how the church is quiet when one of them gets accused of doing something. Nobody got each other back at all for various reasons. But I say this to say, like, he's been wanting to say this for a long time because people were under the impression that Megan Good left him because she moved on first. But he used the ministry as a way to say, I'm going to teach. But instead of teaching, I could clearly see that he wanted the public to know that I'm not rebounding. I'm not hurt. I left her. I left her. Listen to it again. One more time. Listen to it with your heart and your ears. Just listen.
Costa Rica, I was faced with the question to jump or not to jump out of my marriage. Now, when I say jump, let's just be clear about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the D word, divorce. I was struggling with the question to divorce or not to divorce. Even thinking of the question was terrifying. Even having the thought put me in a state of disbelief and absolute fear. I never thought that I would contemplate it. Better yet, I never thought that I would even do it, but now I'm at the edge of considering it. And I knew if I were to do it, it would cost me everything. It would mean acknowledging myself in many ways as a failure.
So then he hits y'all with the sympathy, like, if I were to do it, I would have been a failure because I put this whole out to the world as this is it, made her wait, made her change her ways. But because Megan's brand was bigger than his, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. He needed somebody like the other one. You ain't heard nothing about her, right? He's the star. He's the main character. Borderline personality disorder, in my opinion. But he just wanted y'all to know, bottom line, that he left her. He got options. I moved on. I got a new wife, and now I got somebody that's quiet, pretty, sitting down and allowing me to shine, because when Megan hit the stage, it was like, who's that? Who's Devon? Who's Devon? Whereas now, I'm going to be honest with you, in her relationship with her and Jonathan Majors, it looks very equally balanced. I'm not even going to lie. It looks like I've never seen her in a space where it's actually together. Like even their personalities are meshing together. Like she loves that man. She never loved Devon like this. They got the clothing line together, doing things together. Her and Devon never did anything together because he wanted her here while he was here to sell his movies and do his things. Like he had issues with her filming scenes. For provocative scenes in films. Now you got your little sit down girl. You got your little mute meek girl. Sit down and be quiet. Be quiet. Shut voice ain't big enough to really soothe his ego. See, people like Devon, in my opinion, because they are persuasive communicators and they're insecure persuasive communicators, and they can use their gift as either positive or negative, right? He knows words, build or put down or manifest. What happens is when you want to be main character, you still don't understand that you need people in your corner that can motivate you. Megan did that. She reassured him. That's why he married her in the first place. She made him feel like somebody, because who knew Devon before her? Jasmine, did you know Devon, frankly, before her?
Not at all.
Exactly. So now that his new wife is at home, cute, and just doing everything he wants her to do, he's still not satisfied. It still needs that ego boost, but the only thing that gives that ego boost to match his energy, to make him feel like the secure man that he is the men like Larry Reed that he hangs around and protects. Get the fuck off my screen, man. Get the hell off my screen. Hell off my screen, bro. Tyler Perry, too. All them run together. I ain't tired no more. Listen, y'all. After the break, how many hold on for a second. How many likes we got on this video? Do I need to run more ads? Y'all, listen, how many people we got watching? Almost 6,000, 5,000. Okay, listen, guys. I need you guys to like this video during this break, or dislike the video during this break, okay? And then if not, I'm gonna run the ads again. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Bowling Raise a Glass too. Y'all don't make me go back to sleep for real, because you know I would love to go back to sleep right now for real. I'm tired. I've worked every day except for Saturday and Sunday. I was on the beach, but that's work. That's work. Moving on.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base. Okay, and so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
All right, and we're back. I got my vitamin D right here. I had my shot. You better get yours, especially with it being cold outside. Your bones gonna hurt. Everything hurt. Achy, stiffness. You ain't got enough sunshine outside. You better be on that damn vitamin D. Absolutely. We got 10,000 IUs on Tasha K shoptkdeals.com right now. 10% off using the code TK10. All righty. What are y'all talking about in the chat? Let me see. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I thought we were citizens, y'all. You know, I was still stuck on that. What is that called? Because I don't be reading nothing about the laws and stuff. I don't. I be in people's business too much. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I watch people's mannerisms, characteristics. That's my gift. So I'm more in tune with how the UK does things when they educate their kids and people like that in other countries. They don't have you in everybody's business. They just put the kid in their focus. What is it that you're focused on? More of a Montessori type of personality. So I don't focus on politics. That's why I don't talk about it, okay? But if it has something to do with people's situations and stuff, I'll talk about it. But for the most part, shoot, I'll just be hearing what y'all be telling me. I'll be like, oh, that's what happened? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Why y'all keep saying I'm tired? I think it's because I'm looking down. I need to see, he should have had that camera right here. I know how to do it. Anyway, I'm going to tell him to not do that no more. Let me see. Because it does make me look down. Hey, y'all. Welcome, baby. Welcome. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, I'm going to massage till I get back. Now, I was a little shocked. Jasmine, pull this photo for me real quick. Hold on for a second. I gotta have her pull this. This is not her fault. This is mine. I should have gave it to her when they pulled this this particular clip, but I didn't. But I have it because y'all, not y'all, some of y'all were dragging me all across social media over this picture that I posted. Jasmine, I'm gonna email it to you right now. Hold on for a second. Hold on, J.E. Concerning Shamar. So this is Shamar Big Marco. Y'all probably don't recognize him because Jasmine got him in the wig. Jasmine, you ain't got no picture of Shamarco without the wig. Y'all need to start putting these celebrities as how they look like. This is not what he looks like. Okay? At all. You be giving them grace. Okay? Stop doing that. We want to see the person as they are. You thinking that this is actually a bad picture of him because this is not what he looks like. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me send her this picture. So this is lean with it, rock with it, Shamar. Okay. You got me bent, Shamar. Big Marco. Okay. Shamar ain't passed away. Y'all, we got to stop talking about that energy over here. Okay. I should have never said nothing about the casket ready. Ain't nobody casket ready until I'm like 98 years old, 98 years old. You hear that guy? 98 years old. I would be casket ready. Okay. Not now. I want to see my great grandchildren. All right. So listen. Hold on. Jasmine's going to pull this up because I was very, very surprised that some of y'all, it may not have been y'all because y'all winos, but I don't know because the ones that be on the first people on my post be winos because they have notifications on. And it's like they do that to drag me. I guess they feel maybe I'm the place they go to when they got frustrations and they want to take it out on me. That's why I don't argue with them. They know they can come over here and say what they want to say. Nobody's going to block them or anything. I promise you, you're safe over here. Okay, because you're grown and you're allowed to vent. And a lot of times when I do respond to them, it's like they'll say the most egregious thing, and then I'll respond like one girl was like, "Yo, bald headed ass." I was like, "Oh, you're beautiful, by the way. I love your dress and everything, and your beautiful brown skin." She was like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty too." Did you do that to get my attention? You know how kids act up and they don't want to be bad so they can get mommy and daddy's attention. Is that what you did? You said the most egregious thing is you could do. You bald-headed black, but that. I said, that's not very nice to say. That's exactly what I responded. I said, that's not very, very nice to say. What if I were to repeat those words to you? And I said, by the way, you are absolutely beautiful. Your dreads are beautiful. Your beautiful brown skin. I was just playing, girl. You pretty. I was just like, hey, Tasha, girl, I love you. I'm about to spill it. Amaya, don't be telling me how to run my show. Jasmine, you got the picture.
I got it. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So when I posted this on social media and said, because I really miss Roland Ray. I was on his page and I was like, man, I missed him. Nobody knew that he was, hospitalized. I guess his family kept it secret. I was calling. Everybody was calling, trying to figure out what was going on him. He was rising in fame. I mean, he was on some TV shows and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, I really miss him. But I see a lot of him in Shamar. I do. I see a lot of him in Shamar. And so I said, Roland Ray rolled, because, he was in a wheelchair, so that Shamar could lean. Pay homage now. Rest in power, Roland Ray. If you see these comments, hold on, let me go to the comments. Look at these comments. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Now, some of y'all was throwing shade, talking about why Marco out here showing his baby bump like that. And then this one ain't hit like you wanted to. Just go ahead and take it down. It's still early. Is this all you had in the archives to post? You should have left it there. Hold on, what they say. Anybody can end up handicapped, a fall, or a car accident can change your life in 10 seconds. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? No, that's not okay. Many fans of Roland Ray are still upset at his loss. There's no need to mention him. Congrats to Shamar. Like, I mean, just taking all this misplaced anger. The same girl that called me bald-headed. You can't post big moose on the beach or your husband gonna cry, so you just post anything. This is the one that was like, oh, I love you. She just kept commenting. You really, hold on for a second. Hold on. Your black bald head ass always talking shit until somebody F you up. The shade in this is pointless. It was going on and on. I said, what you think y'all finna bully me into taking it down? Because you can't bully me into taking it down because I know the space in which I posted it from. So I'm sorry if it offended you, but those were not my intentions. That is your perception. I don't know what's going on in your brain or your heart or intuitively what energy you're taking in, but the energy that I sent out was positive. And it was so positive that his management team, Shamar management team, said, thank you so much for posting that about Shamar. We are working to rebrand him. That's why I told Jasmine to take the picture down of him with the wig. Because when Shamar hit with his hair, you know, Jasmine, you got an original picture of Shamar? Like how he really looked?
I couldn't find a decent one on Google.
It don't matter. We fell in love with him. See, that's my problem with y'all. You couldn't find a decent one. Shamar has a unique look. It is what it is. There's no, I can't find no decent one.
By decent, I mean the quality of the picture, but hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, I'm sorry. Hey, Amara Brown, how you doing? How y'all doing, y'all? What's going on? The comprehension skills of many of the social media is limited. They are public school educated by the teachers that don't give a I am so done research at one-on-one table. But here's the thing. And so his management team and I got on the phone, and we were on the phone for an hour. Me and the management team, and we got into a lot of things. But the one thing that he wanted me to notice is like, you seen Shamar is more masculine now. That's what really sent him like up. When he did that song with Fendi and he started rapping, he wasn't rapping in wigs. He was rapping as Big Marco. It was like he was in his masculinity, whether he was straight or gay, he was still in his masculinity, and it hit hard. You saw it. It was like, man, this is fun. And this is how I knew Shamar was really famous. And I told his management team this. I said, listen, this is how I knew he was famous. My nephew, born and raised in Paris, France, okay? He don't speak a lick of English. We have to use the text app to talk, okay, me and him. But I take him everywhere and I spoil him, spend a lot of money on him and everything. So he's in the living room. He's at my condo downtown Fort Lauderdale. And I come home from the office and I look at the screen. He got my big screen on and he got Shamar and Fendi's video on. And so he's just sitting there and he's like this with the remote and he's just staring at it. He's just staring. And I'm looking, I'm like, do you understand what they're saying? So then, you know, he didn't even understand what I was saying to him. I was like, you understand what I'm saying? He just was zoned in. And so he ends up getting up and he starts doing a dance. And it's an English song now, like, and I was like, how do you know about Shamar? So I told Shaq, I said, Shaq, come here. And so Shaq, I said, look, he was like, and Shaq, you know, he was like, man, Big Marco hard. When the kids in Paris, France is listening to you, they ain't following your looks. They don't care whether or not you got wigs on or not, but they did discover Marco without the wigs, without the feminine energy. It was the big boy energy that they fell in love with, okay? And so I was just like, Marco is famous. Shamar is famous. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow. So when I told his management team that, they was like, yeah, man, he got a big Asian following and everything. But he had some bad managers that were stealing from him and everything like that. And yeah, he's back with his original management team and they're taking over. And one thing, there go Big Marco. There go Big Marco before the teeth, before the new teeth. That's who we fell in love with. I am a fan. Let him slide through down to Central Florida. I'm coming. Let him slide down there. His Big Marco, Shamar, you can call them all, right? So all I'm saying is y'all did a lot of projection. Now this whole rebrand, I told them I feel like they're going a bit far because Shamar is out here now stating that I'll let y'all hear him. You like to hear? Here you go. Let's go.
So you ain't gonna do it the regular way. You don't want to do straight on that. Never again.
My shit too big. I'm gonna head up. No kidding. I'm gonna head up. I'm gonna make a bitch go crazy. Shamar, where you at? Where my baby daddy at? Where I have these girls looking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you gonna play with them, because you'll have them going crazy.
Yeah.
So
and
how
then
do you
ever? It's like, I mean, it's bad enough that girls already be throwing that ass on me. You feel me? Like, they throw ass on me, but it's just like with that, it's like, hey.
When they throw that ass on you, what you do?
I don't run for me. I just let them twerk on me.
But it don't do nothing for you.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it do get me a little hard, but at the same time, it don't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably ain't ready for it because I'm like, yo, I'm 28, so if anything, I really, you know what I'm saying, wait until I hit like 30, probably. I'm almost there, but like probably like 30 or 40.
And then you gonna get a girlfriend, or you just gonna have a baby?
No, I'm gonna be in a relationship with a girl. I ain't just gonna treat her how these niggas out here treat her. You know, niggas out here, they be hoes. I ain't one of them.
So you saying, clock it. so you going straight when you hit like 30, 40. You going
I mean,
straight.
you got some girl that will date a gay nigga. You got some girl that will, you know, like date gay boys. Like, they know they niggas is gay, but they still like, you know what I'm saying, will date them.
Get with the girl. Do you want to still be gay, or do you want to just be? Because you said you're gonna be faithful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be faithful to him, but she don't know that I'm gay.
But if you be faithful, then you ain't gonna be able to be gay no more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
But you gonna be
right now. I'm single. I ain't with no nigga right now. I'm focused on me right now.
Okay.
You know, niggas can't do nothing for me.
Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. He say he got 2 years before he turned straight. He got 2 years before he delivered. I'm not getting no more. Chaotic. This is the problem that I have with a lot of y'all interviewers out here. This is half the reason why they don't want to sit down with me, because we got follow-up questions. Y'all even get mad at me about that. Is that when they'll say something like this, y'all want them to finish the whole thought. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. My thought's more important. So how you gonna find a woman that's gonna see y'all just be letting them say stuff for shock, but you don't really get to the root of the problem. Like, well, why you don't want to be gay no more? What's wrong? What's wrong with dudes? You don't like booty no more? It stink. Booty stink. What is it? Y'all just be doing, I'm gonna get a podcast. And don't be knowing how to podcast. You gotta ask the questions. You gotta ask the questions we all want to know. So now when he come on my show, just like when Ray J came on the show, I said, I'm gonna hit you with that. Do your mama is fuck with you? Yeah, Tasha just said, no, y'all been saying this. You want to know? Shut up, be quiet. But you can console him in the car. But we finna get this here information. We gotta get the information. So here's my thing. I'm not for Shamarco, Big Marco. I get it. He taking off the wigs. He taking off the makeup, coming back into his masculine energy. I love that. Okay. I love that. I don't think just because you're gay, that don't mean you need to be feminine. Okay. I don't think you need to be flamboyant, agony. We ain't gonna put the F on front of it, but agony. You don't need to be all that. Okay. They do that for, it's like a circus act when you see it. Oh, if I put on the wig, I look glam, I look good, I look better than the girlies, I'm gonna get more attention. No, we really be laughing at y'all. We really do. Because we're like, this show is an ugly man, woman. Lady boy. Nigga in the wig. Ugly. But we're telling me pretty. You so pretty. Girl, you look good. Girl, look at you. Turn around, let me see. Toenails hanging off the edge of the shoe at the top. They got to wear open toe shoes because they feet too wide. They can't wear closed toe shoes because they men in wigs. You can't do all that, So I'm just saying, I think it's nice that he's turning back into his masculine energy. However, what I would like to see is that you can be in a relationship with a woman, but you just can't be in a sexual relationship with a woman. I very well want you to have babies with a woman. I do. I think all LGBTQ needs to have babies with one another instead of going down to these sperm banks and depopulating the Black community. You can have a baby with your Black brother or sister that happens to be of the alphabet, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Then you know the daddy right across the street. He crossed the street. I'm right here. I'm the mama, and y'all can be there. Now you look at the brat and her wife, like I like them together, but I really got irritated when they went down there and found that white man. There was a couple things going on with that baby selection. One is that they're both Black women, all right, and they couldn't find, out of all the gay men in Atlanta, a gay Black man or a heterosexual Black man to give them sperm. So they specifically go down there and get sperm that happens to be from a white man because they wanted the baby to have certain features. That shows to me self-hate on many levels. That you didn't even want your baby to be all the way Black because of whatever childhood traumas you got. And then they don't want the baby to be gay. There's nothing about that sounds wrong. We were put here to procreate if we could. There's a lot of us that can't procreate physically, so we procreate in other ways by helping other people to raise their procreations. But I'm very much old school. If y'all know how bad the Black population is declining in the United States of America, y'all gonna make less appointments down there at the clinic. Moving on. Who's next? Oh, I'm looking at y'all in the comments. Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Don't forget, guys, we got a second show going on. I'll tell you about it in a second because it's a little complicated. I was shocked at this, so brace yourself. But hold on for a second. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. But I like the brat and her wife together. I just don't like how they went about making that selection for that baby daddy, because now that baby will never know his daddy, and he's gonna be another Black boy running around here trying to figure out where he comes from and who he is, all because the mothers were selfish and a little bit colorist as Black women. Mm-hmm. I love you too, Candy. I love you too. They saying I'm AI. Ooh, why they saying I'm AI? Is it because of the background? Y'all need to stop that, y'all. I'm here. Ask me anything. I'm not AI, y'all. Could stop. Hold on, I'm looking at y'all questions. Y'all know y'all can put questions in the chat too. Y'all ain't gotta just be patrons. Y'all can ask questions. Let me see. Anything on Ray J? Lies. All lies. Lies. And he know I'm gonna tell it. He gonna tell me when we was in the club last weekend. Talking about, man, Tasha, man, me and you know how to work the internet, man. They don't be understanding, man. We be trolling. We be trolling. I'm looking at Ray. I don't troll. This really me. I don't troll, bro. So y'all out here to Ray this my heart. Oh, I got two. Ray J done went to 2 years to a few months. His heart pumping at 25%. Ray J heart is not pumping at 25%. Ray J is just fine, okay? Ray J is gearing up sympathy because he know the video is gonna go to the judge because he is having to fight a gun case in California. Thank you so much, the head unlocked. I appreciate it. Her eyes turn hazel. My eyes turn hazel? What do you mean my eyes turn hazel? Chelsea, what is going on in the chat before we get to the
Ray J was making stuff up, I think.
Oh, okay. Ray J was in the hospital for pneumonia and he had chest pains. But pneumonia, lungs cause chest pains. You think they would have let Ray J out with his heart pumping at 25%? Come on, nurses. Come on, doctors in the chat. Come on. Would they have released Ray J from the hospital with his heart pumping at 25%? Come on now. So Ray J needs to stop. And I told him that, like, you can troll, but like just have limits to your trolling. Don't troll on your death. Don't do that. Just like Jasmine had to correct me when I did that casket ready joke. Like, no, I'm never casket ready. Never. Okay. 98 to 100. All I'm saying is, you said yes after a pacemaker, but they would have had to do surgery though. Ray J was outside. Ray J was outside. Ray J wasn't getting no sleep. Ray J went to 3 clubs. He came from Austin. He was partying all day. Austin, Texas, Dallas. He was in Houston. Come on now, 25% heart. And he in the club. The reefer is strong. The reefer is strong, y'all. Thank you so much, Verica. Yeah, the background just blurred. So I will never do AI on y'all, ever. Sorry. You got me. If you ain't got me, we'll put somebody in our space until I get back. Sorry. They're saying it's AI because my dress and earrings is giving a glare in the middle of the room. I think it's just this 4K camera. That's what I think. What do you want me to do to prove that I ain't AI? What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do? Jasmine, what do I need to do? Do I need to get up, walk around? Huh? You were in Austin, Texas. Tasha, you need to do a home design show. No, I don't. The people who got this Airbnb do. The people who got this Airbnb do. Although I am for the hire me a home designer because all I have is a couch and a table at my house because I ain't had time to design it. But yeah, this is nice. Maybe I'll just take a picture of this and just recreate this at my house because, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's go. Hansu Dijon, man. How do you say his name, Jim? I don't even know how to say his name.
I think it's Jimin.
The African.
Jamon
Hansu and his baby mama. I didn't even know he had multiple baby mamas. The only baby mama I've ever heard of out here was Kimora Lee Simmons. And she did do a recent interview and say, all my baby daddies is trash. She said, all my baby daddies is trash, man. I said, now, Kimora, we're not finna do that. Now, listen, although I'm not, dismissing that your baby daddies is trash, but Kimora Lee, all your baby daddies, I mean, your first one, he running from lawsuits and stuff. He broke over there in Bali, sitting in Indian style with Usher, waiting on him to get there. And then you got Dijon man here who ain't worked since Amistad. Wasn't that what it was called? Amistad? Yeah. He ain't worked since Amistad. Okay. He ain't got no money to pay child support because he ain't getting no gigs. Then you got the white boy who was a billionaire who was married to an Asian lady and married you too. So he was a billionaire bigamist. And now he's locked up because he helped you to steal money from Russell Simmons, allegedly, your ex. And now your ex is demanding that you give it back. And all 3 of these are your baby daddies. And you say all your baby daddies is trash? Or is it that you make trash decisions? You make trash decisions. So now, I guess because, he's been in the public, Kimora Lee Simmons has trashed him, said he was a trashy baby daddy. I said, but no, we're going to take a look at you first. We're not going to do that. You don't have black, white, and I think Russell Simmons is Asian and black. I don't know. He ain't all the way black. I know that much. But I guess his baby mama here, I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. So they got a house in Atlanta, him and the baby mama. And obviously they have kids together. They're living together. He puts her out. And she tries to get back in. Okay, Jasmine, we got audio of her trying to get back in. Like he put her out. I guess it was his house in his name. And I don't know where you get money from. He probably owned a Subway around here. But Jasmine, you got the audio?
The keys, please. What? So that I can have access to the property.
You don't have any.
This is still legally my residence, and my kids are here, so I do need a set of keys to access my residence. Jaimin? Hello?
I'll get it to you later.
I'm actually having to leave now, and I won't be here later, so if you don't mind, I would need the keys. Do you give me the keys so I can access the property where I live and my kids are? There's a process. I don't have a problem moving. But you cannot lock me out of a home in which I live.
No, lock it out.
You come in every day through the garage.
Okay, so that's how you, but you just said in the text that you're changing, so how am I going to be able to access it? So how am I going to be able to access?
After the rest of the days and week to figure it out.
But I'm asking you for the keys to a property in which I live at and my kids are in. So I'd like the keys to the property, please, so that I can still live here and sleep here. There's a legal process in which you have to go through. So until that process happens, you cannot deny me legally, you cannot deny me access to the property in which I'm legally still a resident at, Jaimin. Do you know that?
You still have access.
I don't, because I'm leaving and you just told me this morning that you're changing the access.
This week.
Okay, and I will not be back this week. So that's what I'm saying. I will need to be able to access my residence when I come back. So let me just let you know what that's going to look like, because I don't want to embarrass the family. I don't want to embarrass the property with our neighbors. I'm going to come back. I'm not going to have access to the property. I will have to call the police. The police will ask me to prove that I'm a resident here. They will require you to give me access to the premises, and they'll tell you the due process. But I don't want to bring the police to the property. It's not a good look, and we don't need to do it. Okay, so go ahead, and if you would please give me my keys back to the resident. Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I am leaving now. I'm leaving in about an hour. I will not be back for some time. So if you could give me the keys now so that we can handle this the right way.
You are one bitter.
I'm not bitter, and we're not divorced. We were never married. I'm not bitter.
But the way you've been treating and disrespecting me.
We're not divorced. We're not divorced. We were never married. Can I please have the keys to my residence? Can I please have the keys to my residence? It's not an issue. There's no issue between us.
There's no issue. You still have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you're changing the garage access. I'm not going to be here this week. Can I please have my keys, and we can move on? So can I please have the keys?
You have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying, Jaimin. I'm leaving this week, and I'm not going to be coming back for at least a few weeks. So I need my keys to the residence in which I live at. I don't want to have to bring the police here. That's going to be embarrassing, and it's not necessary that we even do that. Huh?
I'll leave your keys on the table.
But
okay?
I'm leaving.
Get the hell out of my way.
In the next hour.
Yes, the phone will come on.
And I will, but I need the keys to my residence now before I leave.
Residence. You have to move.
This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. If you would please give me the keys before you leave, so that I don't have to encumbrance you later on, and I don't have to embarrass the house.
Wearing my clothes and all that, you have some nerve.
Simon, I don't want to bring the police back here later. It's embarrassing.
I'll leave your keys to the table. Get the out of my face.
Can you please give me the keys now? I'm not going to be here for them later. That's what I'm telling you.
I will leave you.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I heard what you said.
I'm going to be here. Okay, well, I need the keys to the residence. I cannot leave. My kids are here.
Oh my God, somebody need to call the police. What happened? Jasmine, what happened to the recording? Why did it stop? We gotta check on that girl. This how I be in my neighborhood. I live in a neighborhood now where I can sit on the porch. I got 3 porches. First porch, second porch, third porch. So I got a rooftop patio, a bedroom patio, everything's on the front. Then I got patios on the back, right? And I do be sitting out there. Sometimes I've even been doing my lives out there on TashaKLive.com. Like with New Year's Eve, I was outside on the porch. And I just be watching people just fight, just like this. And then as soon as they get to fight, I'm like, oh my God, somebody call the police. Who gonna call the police? Ooh, who called the police? Ooh, y'all, he done slammed the door on that. That's exactly. I'm telling you, that's exactly how I be too. I better go check on him. He look mad, child. He look real mad. Now he coming out the house with garbage bag. What's in the bag? Okay, she came out, so her body ain't in the bag. She cool. I be minding my business. I be minding my business because they see my husband not getting to fighting. Mind your business, okay? If we don't call the police, you ain't got no business to call the police. We got this. But listen, she got the house back all right, because let me tell you what she did. She went and filed a restraining order on him. So she was arrested. She was arrested after allegedly, now hold on for a second. The actor Jaimin, okay, Hansu's ex and mother of his children arrested after allegedly punching him in the face when he tried to kick her out of his house in Atlanta, okay? Now here's an update. After she was arrested, now it goes, it says, hold on. Her name is Riza Marie Simpson. It sounds like Marge Simpson. Okay. Her name is Riza Marie Simpson. Has been granted a temporary protective order against the actor following a series of heated incidents and her recent arrest for alleged assault. Okay. Now, according to court documents, remember last week when reports surfaced that Simpson was arrested for allegedly punching the Blood Diamond star in the face after he tried to kick her out of the Atlanta home. Well, according to the Jasmine brand, Simpson says that's not the full story. She told the judge that her arrest was wrongful and described what she called abusive behavior by Hansu, including financial mistreatment and an attempted illegal eviction. In her account of the events leading up to the December dispute, because this happened in December, Riza said that Hansu slammed a vehicle door against her left side, screamed at her, and called her names. And in an audio she released, Simpson can be reportedly heard repeatedly asking Hansu for her keys back to the property. At one point, he allegedly calls her a bitter effing divorced person before yelling at Simpson to get out. So we just saw that. Now, the protective order requires Hansu to have no contact with Simpson and their children and to stay at least 200 yards away from the house until February. So she got back in the house. She was arrested. Remember, yeah, Jeezy did get, what's her name, arrested? Jeannie Mai. She was arrested. However, she gets out and gets the restraining order on him to say he did it. Now, to his defense, because I didn't see what happened inside the house. I only saw what happened on the outside of the house. Remember, I was sitting on the porch. So I didn't see that. To his defense, anybody can get a restraining order in Georgia. Anybody can get a protective restraining order in Georgia. So basically, she provoked him. And then maybe he did push her off, because that's why the recording stopped. But she ended up going to jail. So I guess as a get back, since her name is in the media, your name gonna be in the media too. But it's not like he was granted that protection, like she was granted that protection order because he hurt her. There's no proof or evidence that he did that, because she's the only one with the police report right now. And we all know, especially in Georgia, that them police officers down there love to take both parties to jail. If both of y'all fighting, they don't give a damn who the kids say. They're going to call the CPS. They're going to take both of y'all to jail. That's why we don't call the police when we fighting down at our house. Me and shit. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that, because somebody got to be here to take care of these children. Now, Anime, you got to get on here. Lil Ike hungry. You better not call no damn police, Brian. You gonna get in here. You gonna be a mother. Get up and go fix him some eggs. I did not talk about Super Sit yet. So listen, but yeah. So to his defense, she just pulled a fast one, and anybody can do that. Anybody, man. I had what was his name? Timothy Savage. Y'all remember the little girl, Jocelyn Savage, her daddy? He went down there and tried to put papers on me. He tried to do a citizen's arrest, put a restraining order on me. Matter of fact, one of the reporters that was working down there at the courthouse during my case when I was showing up every day, because I had told him if he came around my house, he wasn't really a reporter. He was a YouTuber, barely a YouTuber, only got 2,000 followers. But like, I told him, I said, if you come around here again, I'm going to have my daddy get at you. Not me and my husband. So he went to Virginia to file a restraining order on me while I was pregnant, got on social media and threatened me. And I said, listen, come around my house again. I got something for you. He had them white folks call me saying I couldn't say nothing to him because there was a temporary restraining order in place because of what my daddy had said to him on the phone. And it was needed. It was needed. He went down there. Listen, that dude went down there and did a citizen's arrest on me to have me. You know how many times they tried to have me locked up while I was pregnant with Lamine? Moving on. Mona, you are on my mind. Oh, Mona. Jasmine, what I need is to everybody to like just play that video as a reminder of what we talked about. We just got a small update. It's not going to be long, okay? Then I'm going to tell you what we're going to talk about on TashaKLive.com, and then we're going to talk about Super Set. But I do want, you guys to be reminded so people won't say, oh, you messing with her, you bullying her, you jealous of her. Remind them of what Mona said about me.
Me, but a lot of these people is that I will really do you in real life. So I have to watch how angry I get. Because it's not going to suit me or serve me that I get on a flight. I would never get on a flight to come. I'm going to drive so I can bring the thing with me. It's never going to suit me that I drove to Tasha K house, you know what I mean? And bust out the back window, climbed in the window, and sat on her chest while she slept. And punched her in her nose 4 or 5 times with rings on while she slept. And when the kids came in like, no, that's my mom. Get the fuck out before I do one of y'all. That's not going to help me. Now, of course, all that's imaginatory. I would never do nothing like that. But
all of that is imaginatory. I would never do nothing like that. But I'm a drive so I can carry the thing with me. You know what the thing is, right? Now, she's upset because I want to give y'all some backstory. I haven't talked about her since I had exposed her for scamming and making her followers buy them Uber Eats. I got a bone to pick with y'all because these creators be out here really be milking y'all, making y'all send them like Krishan and them, be making y'all send them, oh, I don't want your clothes from the dollar store. I don't want the clothes from Sears or JCPenney. My baby only wears Zara. As they throw the clothes, y'all be sending them Uber Eats, gifts, registries, and everything like that. And then they talk to y'all so bad. So she was on live blocking her followers if they didn't send her Uber Eats money. Now, mind you, she was working for, just to add some backstory, because we did this on TashaKLive.com last week. But we just had a real quick update, and I wanted y'all to know the background. So she was working for Breakbeat Media. That's what her YouTube channel was. And they was, according to her, scamming her. Okay. So she spent all those years building her channel over there and then building her Instagram page as well, too. Both of them were shut down. Had she would have known me, I could have helped her get them back. Well, Breakbeat Media, she ended up breaking the contract, but she didn't realize that they owned her intellectual property. So she had to start a new YouTube channel that is right now sitting at about 49,000. Now, she's been on the internet forever, and has aged bad. Okay. Now, Instagram page is down. So now she got another Instagram page. People are showing up at her shows to demand money that they gave her to perform, in their hometowns, and she's skedaddling with the money. She ain't had none of that energy for the girl that walked in on her at the show saying, give me my money. She came to see her. She ain't had none of that probably because she can't walk. She's fat. She's big, y'all. She big, So, it take a minute for us to get up, hip pain. We got to balance ourselves and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, life come at you real fast. And so while she's out talking about, oh, I should sit on her face. Oh, God, no. Save that cat for the jailhouse. Save that Roman noodle smelling cat for the jailhouse because she's a felon. I'm not a felon. Never been a felon. Never. I wrote a bad check one time for $20. That was it. And got some speeding tickets. That was it. However, I just got a little update because she claimed that she was going to punch me in my face. I just want to ask her. Who punched you in your mouth, in your face? Who punched you in your mouth, in your face? Who? Who knocked all them teeth out your mouth? Who knocked all them teeth out your mouth? Why does your mouth look like you on that shit? Why do you look like a meth head by the face? By the mouth? You see them black spots? That's black mold, black cavities. And she missing teeth. How you miss? And she got gum on the side of the coffee cup. You know you can't be chewing gum. How do you chew gum and you ain't got no molars in the back? You chewing up front like this? Is that how you chewing gum? Ain't no teeth back there, Mona. Who knocked you in your mouth? Who sat on your face and knocked you in your mouth? Flame me. The only thing she gonna flame, what's your name? Hold on for a second, because I'm gonna let you have that one, because she probably ain't gonna flame me, because I know that breath is flaming. She gonna flame me, all right. She gonna flame me, because I know that breath is flaming. I'll just be like, that breath is hot like that coffee. You gonna don't put your mouth to speak on me and you ain't got no teeth to back it up. Don't do that. Don't you do that. If those of y'all like, oh, Tasha, but you got your teeth done, I wasn't missing teeth. I didn't have cavities when I got my teeth done. That's not why I got my teeth done. I had bone loss. There's a difference. I had a baby in my latter years. And I wasn't on my vitamin D and calcium and K2. So I had bone loss. I didn't lose any of my teeth. They were spreading like my mama teeth. So I went and got them filled in. If I take these teeth off today, my real teeth is still here. Because I am the type, I had to tell somebody this. When was it? 2 weeks ago, they was like, how often do you go to the dentist? I said, well, I've always gone to the dentist every 3 months. They was like, well, my insurance only paid for it twice a year. But yeah, but when I had insurance that only paid for it twice a year, I still paid for it out of my pocket to go twice a year, extra twice a year. So I went 4 times a year. I still go to the dentist 4 times a year, every quarter. Especially, you done went to jail and they done gave you that bad diet that aged you like the white woman you is, child. On that Roman noodle and high soy and estrogen diet, child, close that whole mouth. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Don't do that. Don't put your mouth on me. You gonna sit on me and punch me in my face. Looking like she doing that lean out there outside of Philadelphia. Just leaning. Moving on. That's why she mad. Did I lie? Did I lie? Y'all owe me an apology again. Did I motherfucking lie? Y'all say, oh, you hating on her? She's married now. She's married now. Look at her. She's married now. Went down there and did a secret wedding because she knew all of us. If they would have asked anybody want to speak against this couple, speak now, forever hold your peace, the whole world would have said, hell no. Don't you marry him, Supa said. And he better not marry her. Wasn't y'all just beating each other ass in a car off the side of the freeway? Didn't she get on the internet and say, first she said he came out and beat her, right? And then she comes back up because she done took it back. So now she got to make y'all not drag him no more, or make y'all not drag her no more for taking him back, because she brought her business to the internet in the first place. Had she would have never did that, nobody would have said nothing. So she want to make a video trying to clean up what she already put out about his reputation. Go ahead, Jasmine. Remind them.
I'm going to defend it. I'm not going to lie about no. I'm not going to. The truth is the truth. And it is what it is. I'm not going to be on some, I'm taking him back. I'm still single. I'm not engaged. We're not going to act like, what happened between us is not something for me to pack my bags and move on until somebody really takes some type of ownership or deal with some type of consequences. The night when I was on Snapchat, we was planning the game night. And listen, I'm real big on, everybody know I'm super public about my relationship. I'm super public about what's good, what's bad. I don't really too much hide everything. how people try to make it seem like, oh, you try to make everything look like it's glistening. No, I don't. That's not me. That's y'all face. That's not me. I don't get on here and make it seem like we don't do real relationship problems, because we do. We normal, we regular people, and that's fine. And also, I'm a woman that's gonna fight it. So we're not gonna make it seem like, oh, it just lay me down and raw me out, and I'm scared. I'm never scared of a nigga. I'm not. And ain't no nigga gonna put his hands on me without me putting my hands on him. So that's just what it is. And I put my music on because we arguing, and I'm trying to get to a space where I'm not trying to be aggressive, the aggressor all the time. I'm known for, fighting my boyfriend. I'm known for hitting somebody first. I'm known for doing shit. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be a better partner. I know, even though like women don't want to be hit and men don't want to be hit neither. So I'm trying to work on that. And I've been working on that lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a little bit better with not swinging on it and not bopping it. I've been real good with that. I think, me personally, I've been real without seeking therapy. I need to seek therapy, but on my own, I've been working real good on not punching my first.
So this is so she could get him out of jail. And then after she made this video, I saw that she got married, because she posted that she got married. She looked beautiful. I ain't like her hair. She still ain't have none of the makeup on from her own product line. I don't never see her come to the internet. What makes you always just look so down, so depressed, so just over life, okay? And trying to prove to us. We are at this point, well, y'all, not me, but her life force. This is what gets her up every day, okay? And so they ran down there to some island and got married. Okay, and she bragged about it, so she didn't want nobody to know. Okay, cool, no problem. No problem. Keep it off the internet. That's what I told Kendra G. And then she posted him, and then they sent me his long, extensive scamming record. But this here that happened, because they ran to me. Ray Brew, 36 years old, race black, gender unidentified, was just picked up for domestic battery and child endangerment. He has no bond right now. They said he jumped on her again and choked her out. They ain't even been married 3 days. And y'all remember distinctly y'all telling me I was hating. Oh, you speaking bad on them? If y'all was beating each other before, what makes you think you ain't gonna beat each other ass after? That's what you loved about them. That's why you married them, girl. That's why. That's why I was sitting from the porch like, girl, she gonna take them back. Don't even call the police on them. Don't get them crackers involved today. Them kids ain't gonna have nothing to eat later. If both of them go to jail, then they're gonna be over here sleeping with me because they're gonna try to take the kids down to CPS. Them kids gotta go to school tomorrow. Leave them folk alone. But somebody in that house done called the police. They don't call them crackers on down there. And now he's in jail. And y'all said I was hating. Y'all think what I do is I be hating on black people. That's what y'all think I be doing. And I want to say this before we head over to TashaKLive.com, because we got an extraordinary interview with you that's going to flip your mind for you. That's going to flip your mind. I had a long conversation with Sukiana's manager the other day. And they said, Tasha, we spend so much time trying to keep things from getting to you. Nobody wants to make your page, Tasha. Nobody wants to make your blog. I said, that's a good thing. That means what I'm doing is working. That means what I'm doing out here on this platform, because I've toyed with retiring. I thought about it, but then like I get these urges and I'm like, I ain't time yet to retire. It ain't time. There's a lot more folks I got to get in order. But having a platform and putting people's business out helps them to be better people. See, what I told Sukiana's management is that because they said, you critical, you too hard. I said, am I? Or is that your perception? Because it could be described as criticism, or it could be described, taken as, her ego, like I'm bruising their ego. They're public figures. nobody should be talking down on them or exposing their flaws. And I'm like, no, we have to, because Sukihana has taken the initiative to lead so many women, young black girls astray, all for the mighty dollar, even to the point where she's allowing men to walk her on all fours. Then they tried to say, well, that wasn't Sukihana, it was Sexy Red. Sexy Red told her to get on the ground. And I said, and she did it. And then Sexy Red surpassed her career. And I know that hurt Sukihana a lot. I know it did. Because it was like, why would you say that, Tasha? And we was cool. We was cool. We was cool, and we was cool until you started putting out exceptionally degrading images. I can understand you used sex work to get to where you are now, but you ain't got to do that no more. You ain't got to act like that. That's not you. That's not who you are. I know Sukihana. I know her. That's why she gets triggered by me when I talk about her, because I know her. She's no different than Ray J. They're trolls for the internet. Sukihana's a good mother. She cooks for her children every day. She ensures that they're in school. Her kids are straight A, B, and students. She stays in 1 to maybe 2, 3 relationships. She's not around here sleeping around like that. That's not her. But she'll portray that to y'all. She'll tell y'all to tell you, look, your daughters and stuff, the this is what she portrays. But then behind the scenes, her kids don't listen to that, but our kids got to listen to it. Her kids don't know what it's like to go without a meal. Her kids don't even know the lifestyle that she's into. But why do our kids know? And you think that you're going to be able to get away with something like that out here and we ain't going to speak on it? No, be the person you are at home in public. And then maybe I'll respect you. And so from that point on, I said, no, I will continue to criticize her until she changes her ways. It may be perceived as I'm speaking down on them, but no. Somebody got to hold y'all accountable. Somebody got to do it. Because if your girlfriends ain't going to tell you, you look absolutely ridiculous on the ground, walking on dirt, and you're a public figure, a dark-skinned black woman at that, and this is what it was NLE Chopper. It wasn't even Drake that asked her to get on the ground. Drake ain't never asked Sexy Red to get on the ground. And so all I'm saying is, like, I know my platform comes off to, all you do is talk down on black people. Do I? Because these same black people got my number. These same black people can come up and explain what it is that they're going on. But you're not going to sit around and be a Diddy, be a R. Kelly, be a Sukihana, and put all of this mess out on the internet and just expect us to accept it in the name of art. Or I'm human. No, you're not. You know exactly what you're doing. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't keep your children from it. Sukihana keeps her children off the internet. She keeps her children away from her OnlyFans. She keeps her children away from her songs. And there's a lot of rap girlies that do that. Some of them can't even take their own damn children to the show. Sexy Red is a good mother. Y'all don't even know she got them kids everywhere she go. But you wouldn't know by the looks of the brand and what she's selling. You wouldn't think that she had time for children. You wouldn't think that she had time to grease her scalp, because she greases her scalp. Her hair's long. Her hair's long. She know how to groom herself. She listened to me. I said, girl, you need you an esthetician. Some blue magic grease on that scalp. Little grease and water. Don't put the wig so far back. Put them down here on the forehead so when you take them off, you still got your edges. You ain't got alopecia by the hairline. Yeah, look at that about here. I'm sorry. Whenever they get straight, we'll be straight. Don't give me nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. There's so many celebrities that have never made my platform. Why? Because they are good, upstanding people. So they can say, oh, you're a detriment. You're this to the black community. And the audacity of them opening their mouth saying that I'm a detriment to the black community. I ain't never shook my ass. On camera, in nobody's club, nowhere. I ain't never sold my body or my vagina. I ain't never even portrayed that image. I've never been to jail. I've never ordered hits on people. I've never drugged and robbed men. I've never done or sent hits to people's children. I've never called people degrading names. I'm looking at the camera, babe. What's on my lip? What is it? Pull my police report. Pull my background. I am the same woman that the women in my family raised me to be. I couldn't come in their house with booty shorts on and my cock out. I couldn't come in the house after a certain hour. Matter of fact, I had to be in the house at a certain time. I couldn't have boys pick me up at my house. I couldn't even have boys go in my room. I couldn't even close a room door. I had to think about what would the community say if this information got back to the women that raised me? What would they say? And they were so harsh, so hard on me that I made sure that nothing got back to them but Tasha at work making her money at the house with her husband or her kids. Yeah, I went to jail for not paying my insurance, and yeah, they suspended my license in Georgia. Matter of fact, my license suspended right now. It sure is. Yeah. So I got a ticket again in Melbourne, Florida. I was speeding. They told me not to drive. I just wanted to drive. I wanted to be by myself to go see my sisters. And I was driving from Fort Lauderdale to Jacksonville. And, you know, I got a big black monster truck. It's like one of them white folk cracker trucks and everything. And I had the music blast, and I'm going about 100, maybe 110. The police got behind me. I said, oh my God, they finna take me to jail. I slowed down immediately because I ain't want them to think the black on black truck with the big black tires was somebody in there that was doing illegal activity. So I rolled all the windows down, turned the music down. I slowed down, pulled over, put my hand. I said, sir. And he was, you know how fast you were going? I was like, 80? No. I was like, sir, I'm sorry. But the music was on. I don't drive a lot. They told me to take a flight. And I didn't. And so I didn't pay that ticket. And so I went down to the DMV the other day because I lost my license, and they said my license was suspended. So then what happens in Florida is they take the ticket and they'll send it to the credit bureau if it's not paid. But the credit bureau was in Texas, so I had to pay not the credit bureau. They send it to a collection office or lawyer's office. They always call the lawyers on me. So then I went and called the lawyer. We finally got the lawyer on the phone. They took the payment. They said it'd be 5 days before they let Melbourne DMV know, because that was a town I was stopped in. Then they would let Fort Lauderdale know, and then they'll release my license. So those are the only criminalities that I have is tickets and not paying tickets, and then losing my license and not paying insurance. So I'm sorry, y'all. No, I have never done any of those things that a lot of people have done, and they sit on their platforms and try to say, Tasha K is a disgrace to the black community. Am I? Because I represent what it is that I talk about, and I live it. I don't just, hide my kids from the public and go out here and be something that I know I don't want to be, but I have to be because it's the only way that I can make money, because nobody will take me serious with whatever else that I am, or I may not just be articulate enough or smart enough to do anything else but shake my ass and suck dick for a living, even if I got to share. Play with me. Don't play with me. I'm making up words, okay? And you go listen, and you know the meaning of the words. This is how I know you know I'm making up words, because you know exactly what it is that I'm saying. I am a criminal on the interstate. I really am. I'm a bat out of hell. And then I drive white boy trucks too. My trucks be so hard, so mean, man. Let me tell you. I have police pull me over and be like, man, that truck nice. I'm like, thank you. And I'm so little, I just hop out the truck. I'm like 5'2". I don't even put those step rails on the truck. I have to grab the truck. You know what I'm saying? I have to pull up, like doing a pull up to get in my truck. Yeah. So then whenever they trying to put out that oh, Tasha's a disgrace to the black community, she coming after so many celebrities. I ain't coming after nobody. Baby. I just sit in my house every day and I get phone calls. And if the stories are legit, we take them. That's exactly the type of business we're selling over here. We're not selling ass. We're not selling uteruses. Sorry, boo. Sorry. You said check my blood pressure. Why I need to check my blood pressure? What's wrong with my blood pressure? That's right, Hoagles. Thank you. Why do I need to check my blood pressure? What's wrong? Y'all can tell my blood pressure high or something? Is it high? I feel normal. What's going on? Y'all diagnosing me from the screen? Tasha, you're 5'2". I thought you'd be 5'6". No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Every time I go out in public, these folks, oh, you're short. My eyes? What's wrong with my eyes? I'm just tired. I promise you I'm tired. Oh, gosh. Baby, they said my blood pressure high. The winos? You run down to CVS and get me a blood pressure machine? You run down to CVS and get me a blood pressure machine? I don't know. They said my eyes. They've been saying I look crazy all the day because this camera looks funny. It's the blur background. I feel amazing. Oh my gosh. Anyway. They told it again. They said the left eye look a little low.
We got to get ready for show number 2.
They got me worried. Y'all know I'm a hypochondriac now. Shit, that's why I be selling vitamins. Don't forget, y'all. It's cold outside. You guys know that all these viruses and bacteria are out here. So many people are falling ill to pneumonia and things like that. I keep me some oil of oregano because you know I stay in and out of an airport. Okay, so 5 drops of this. I actually just put it in this water. You do 5 drops of this. You feeling something coming on? It's gone. It's gone. You can even search scientists on YouTube putting in oil of oregano. And it's got to be pure. It's got to be organic. It's got to be authentic. You should be able to smell it outside the bottle because a lot of times people use it too as aromatics in their house, like infused oils and things like that. But you can take this 5 little drops like this. Okay, this is all you need because everybody's always asking me, Tasha, how do you use it? This is all you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's it. Okay? Now, use no more than 10 drops, okay? Coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. Don't forget, guys, you guys need to be on your vitamin D3, especially while it's cold outside in the rain. So, 10,000 IUs. This is liquid. I put it under the tongue. It's immediately absorbing, okay? Some of the reviews on this, one of my favorite reviews is from a woman that happens to be a wino. And she said she couldn't lift her arms for months, you know, because it makes like your body stiff. It causes like arthritis, tendonitis, and all that. She said after about 5 days of using this, for the first time in months, she can raise her arms above like her head. And so vitamin D3 is the main hormone that we need to even absorb all, just to be balanced as a whole, okay? And so you can check your vitamin D3 levels with your doctor by doing blood work and having them check it. I don't like the pills. I like mine to be liquid based, and so these are my favorite because it's 10,000 IUs. And TK10, 10% off your first order. And don't forget, last but not least, the active 8 drops, okay? Altuve, if you guys are trying to fast, trying to detox, trying to I don't know, lose a little weight, and you can't seem to turn your hunger off. This helps to balance out the hunger pangs that you get and make you, and they allow you to be able, I'm trying to think, what's the word that I'm looking for? They allow you to not eat for longer periods of time, okay? I want you to look at the reviews on these because real winos are using these on shoptkdeals.com. They actually work. It's a proprietary mixture. It's all plant-based. And so it's actually made, one of the main ingredients is African mango extract, okay? Which is pretty much the active 8. And all it does is signal to your stomach, you're hungry, that you're, signal to your, from your stomach to your brain, telling us, that signal that you're not hungry and you're allowed, and that, you can go for longer periods of time, because what happens is your body starts to eat the fat on your body. So that's how you lose weight. You need your body to eat the fat and not the stored energy that you're taking in as you're eating. So you'll never lose weight if you just keep eating a lot. You're not going to go hungry. You're not going to die or anything like that. You can fast, okay? And allow your body to eat some of that fat off, clean your liver out, take out dead cells and stuff like that could potentially turn cancerous and things like that. And so, yeah, all of these are my favorite, my top 3. ShopTKDeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Now, we're about to head over. Okay, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Remember Christina Payne? Y'all remember Christina Payne? Well, Christina Payne came on the show because she said Corey Holcomb had punched her. And so we had the video. That was recorded, I believe, last year sometime, like early 2025. So what happened was, I guess when he got into it with Anton Daniels, all of this comes up. Like, he won't fight a man, but he definitely will fight a woman. So Jasmine say, hey, it's time to put this interview out. So we put it out. It did really well. Christina hits us because there was a young man that was in the video that helped to protect her from Corey. There was a black man. Remember, we interviewed him. If you watched it, I think the interview got almost 200,000 views. So if you watch that video, there's a black man that says, yes, I came to the defense to help her because I'm in the business of saving black women. Well, Christina ass hit me the other day, and let me tell you what she said. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me pull it up, and then we're gonna head over to TashaKLive.com. Let me pull this up. All right. So Christina DMs me and says, hey, boo, this former housemate who she was sleeping with, the dark-skinned guy with the dreads, was putting his hands on me for 2 years almost before this incident, and it got worse after. This is the same man that fought Corey on her behalf. This is Christina saying this. She said the last fight he started with me was Juneteenth 2025. A neighbor heard me screaming and called the police. The 911 call says a woman is screaming for her life and needs help. Police came, and I was in the bathroom trying to get ready 3 hours away, trying to get ready for work 3 hours away and everything. And so he lies. And so she wants to now expose him. We got her on the show. She's going to be coming on in about 12 minutes on TashaKLive.com. I got some questions for her because I'm just confused at all this, because now they're trying to say that she made up lies on Corey Holcomb, and then this guy comes to save her, but yet you put a man on my show to say that he beat you as well, but also protected you from Corey. It's a hot mess. I don't know. We'll see you on TashaKLive.com. You do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com to watch the show. And so don't go to the app. Go to the website and you'll be able to stream it. We'll see you in a second. I love you guys. Jasmine's going to take you home with some ads, and now I got to go. Bye.
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset, and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom, to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, has a vitamin E and vitamin C base. Okay, and so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on ShopTKDeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
Clips out there about you sometimes do show you a very angry black woman kind of life.
I am an angry black woman. I am angry that my sisters are dying at ridiculous rates of heart disease, maternal death. I am stressed. I am angry that I live in a nation that lies to us and has been, and people still aren't sure how to make it make sense.
You've never heard of Candace Owens?
I don't know her.
Your messages are very similar
similar.
I'm a radical leftist.
Do you date?
Who's gonna date me?
There are other people like you that you can date.
Name them.
I'm not a matchmaker.
I have 5 cats and a dog. I love being a cat lady. And the other day I was driving and I had like my dog and my 3 cats in the car going to the vet, and I was like, wow, this is the life you chose. I haven't had sex or been kissed in 2 years.
Do you think that has a lot to do with your anger, Sue, sometime?
No. I think that's actually very unintellectual for you to ask.
No.
Yes.
Because as Black women, we have to release.
So I don't have a vibrator?
All right, so you guys are at odds. The baby's back with you. At what point does Clarissa's career take off?
Her career took off? Did it? Where's the sponsorship? Where are the endorsements? Her career took off? Her career only took off because of a married man. And a fake ass deal with Win Records. Who's ever heard of a record label signing a boxer? And I'm gonna set that right there for everybody to marinate on.
Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail, period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Let me stop you right now, because you got to take a look at these waves I got, baby, waving at you. Ah, yes. Ain't that cute? Shout out to Honey Beauty. The only products that I use that actually moisturize my hair from root to tip. And as you can see, because my hair is so short, you can see the root and the tip. I love that it doesn't have any cancer-causing chemicals, no preservatives. And so stop what you're doing. Hit the link below in the description box, as well as in the comment section, and Google Honey Beauty right now so that you can start to love all your hair, as I'm loving all these waves right now that's waving bye-bye to y'all. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. All right, winos, after months of planning and negotiating, I am excited to announce that ShopTKDeals.com is now extended to you. If you are a creator like myself, or maybe you're just a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're just someone that just wants to make passive income as well as main income, ShopTKDeals.com now offers that invitation to you. So which means you can become an affiliate partner and make anywhere from 30 to 40% on each sale that you make on ShopTKDeals.com, okay? And so listen, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm excited to train you guys. Not only will I be training you, we'll be hosting webinars, sales calls, and all that to make sure that we're all successful and we keep all of these brands happy. So I want you guys to stop what you're doing now. Go on over to the website, ShopTKDeals.com, hit join my sales team, and I will see you guys on our sales call, okay?